universal access to COVID-19 vaccines. President Rodrigo Duterte renewed this call during the special session of the United Nations General Assembly. He insisted that leaving poor nations behind is clearly a gross injustice. The president expressed strong support for global medical and scientific initiatives forged by the World Health Organization.
If any country is excluded by reason of poverty or strategic unimportance, this gross injustice will haunt the world for a long time. It will completely discredit the values upon which the United Nations were founded. We cannot let this happen. No one is safe unless everyone is safe.
Duterte noted that this pandemic demands enhanced cooperation among nations. He declared the country's commitment in pooling global resources and helping other countries without preconditions.
Our first priority is to strengthen the capacity of health systems. Without a cure and a vaccine, we can only delay the spread of the disease while we reopen our economies.
However, Duterte also noted that the challenges posed by the pandemic go beyond health and economy, as it also threatens peace and security.
The lawless, weaponized this health crisis, they cripple the state's ability to respond. They leave COVID-19 to wreak its worst on the population.
With this, Duterte threw his support behind the UN's call for warring factions to lay down their arms while the world is facing this health crisis.
The Philippine support of Secretary General's report for global ceasefire is most welcome and appreciated.
UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres denounced countries that continuously ignore WHO's COVID-19 protocols, which are part of a coordinated global response.
And in some situations, there was a rejection of facts and an ignorance of the guidance. And when countries go in their own direction, the virus goes in every direction.
Guterres also acknowledged the initiatives of different sectors to immediately produce antivirus vaccines. Still, he warns the global community that an effective vaccine is not a silver bullet. Guterres said the vaccine cannot undo the damages brought by the pandemic. He sees aftershocks to last for decades. Aside from killing nearly 1.5 million people globally, Guterres noted that the COVID-19 crisis has resulted in extreme poverty and famine. This as the international community is now facing the biggest global recession in 8 decades. For News 5, Maricel Halili, we are One News.